Progress. Hi everyone. Uh as promised, I said I'm going to start this lecture by 7:05 on prompt. I So a lot of people have been trying to understand my method of editing my videos and the process of what I do to get some of these things done. But I have not done this before. I think I only did it once during the what's it called, the plane crash that happened in India. So we use that particular scenario to create a story, and it was live. So please note, this what's it called, this training is going to be recorded, and for my audience that have access to my Google Drive, you're going to have access to it on Google Drive. It will only be on Google Drive. So in case you have any question, make sure you ask your questions, and at the same time you follow promptly. So we concluded during my during my live section on TikTok, we concluded that we're going to talk about how to create news content using this current case of VDM and Dangote. So that's the case study that we're going to use today. Now, the first thing to do, this is CapCut. This is my CapCut. This is my CapCut templates, which we are still going to use today. Now, I need to let you understand there are some basic tools that you actually need to create your video. No matter how good you are, no matter how professional you are, there are some tools that will actually make your video okay, that will make your video seamless. So part of it is this CapCut. I advise you use CapCut, not Premiere Pro, because you need to create as many content as possible within short period of time, and CapCut will actually help you with that, and it is users friendly. So this is one of the reasons why I strongly recommend CapCut. And secondly, you'll be able to work with different people. Even if the person does not know how to edit or how to do anything, they will be able to know. When you get to that stage that you need to build your team, you have to do automation, because you're still going to do automation when your channel is like this particular channel that you see on my screen, this particular one that have 100,000 subscribers right now. So at this point, we are on automation base, because the channel is already growing, is already on free will. All we just have to do is just push out content, people will watch it. So now at that point, if you are trying to get people, you will be able to give them this CapCut, and it will be easier for you. Now, please note, CapCut that we're using right now is paid CapCut. Reason why I advise people to use paid CapCut is there are some features on CapCut that it will give you heads up, is just there to actually improve your video, and to actually make your work seamless, and to avoid copyright, to help you fight against copyright. There are some features you need to add to your videos in order for you to beat the copyright. So right now, since we want to talk about what's it called, Very Dark Man and Dangote, so all I have to do first is go to Very Dark Man's page, which normally I've done all this thing before, but I need to start from scratch. So let's assume I have no idea of what I want to do. So first thing is, let me bring in my screen so that everybody can see what I'm actually doing right now. One sec. Okay, so okay, so good. Now you guys can see my screen. That's very dark, man. This is Instagram. Like I always tell people that the first thing you need to do is go to your Instagram. You use your Instagram to get your news. And I always say this, go to ITV news, but most people don't actually know, which I've never shown you this back end of ITV news. So if you check, let's go to ITV news. This is the ITV news. This particular one, the post content. Yeah, this one. The post content. I don't know how they build their own team, but the way their team work is they post as frequent as possible. Now, what make ITV news unique? The first thing is, if you check this video, before I even click on any video, and this we are already in the full training. Before I even click on any video, I already know what the content of the video is all about, which is part of the thing you need to know. People checking your content outside, even before clicking on the video, they know what they want to watch. Now, I know this video is about reform. Would reform UK Muslim counselor Laila Kanyitim support? I don't know the name, but I already know this is about reform. If I'm interested in politics, I'll click on it. So let's dive down. Let's leave politics and go to something what's it called that I always tell people to check. So this particular post is about 3 British nationals among 16 spying in Lisbon. So now I know what actually happened, that something terrible happened in this video, and if I want to watch the video, I already know the content of the video. So it is one of the things that will actually hook your audience to engage to your content, because you already gave them idea of your video even before them clicking on your video. So now you see, you have enough content on this particular page. This is the particular page I always reference to, that if you need news and you want to do something about it, they have enough news on this page. You can actually jump on the news as fast as possible. This one is in breaking news, is a major news, and the funniest part is they will still show you the dates where the whole thing happened. This is September 5th, 2025. So like that. Now this particular person, if you are this type that you're just starting a news, you can actually talk about this person. This person is actually trending. If you have a news channel in UK, or you have news stuff in UK, this particular person is the deputy prime minister that had issue with stamp duty, and along the line she resigned willingly. So there are a lot of people that are out there. If you see, out of all these posts, there are a lot of people that are out there that are watching, that are looking out to know the story about this particular person. So if you do a story about this person, so how will you get more story about her? If you check down, you scroll down, you see a lot of, this is another one. Wistama sack Rena if she found to have broken ministerial code. So this is something you can actually talk on. You will still get news concerning. One thing about them is they don't just talk about something, they break it down. They have more videos, they have a lot of things. This is another so I'm just showing you how you can get more videos on just this particular channel. So without digressing, now based on our case study, what I said we are going to do, which is this particular VDM. So let's search for Very Dark Man. The first thing I'll do is go to Very Dark Man page and see video of him. Now when I check this page, the first thing I notice is Tunde Enos page has been deleted from Instagram, which is one of the major news you can actually jump on and you get traffic. So instead of me diverting, doing what's it called, this Very Dark Man and Dangote, I'll still do it, but I'll still talk more about Very Dark Man and what's it called. So the thing is, in order for my video not to be get striked, because Very Dark Man have a strong copyright when it comes to YouTube. So if you post or show any of his content, it will affect your video. So now, in order for not for my video to be affected, I've downloaded this video. Now let's proceed to how and what I will do. So the first thing is I bring the video in to CapCut, which is this. Now drag it in. I'm already working on this video. I have no idea what this video is all about. The first thing is do the subtitle. No matter how long the video is, the first thing, if you want to understand a story, is to bring the story in to your CapCut and be smart with it. So then I'll go to what's it called, auto caption, generate caption for it. What this thing will do is generate the whole caption for this particular video without me even listening, without even playing anything. You see that I did not play it. I just drag the video in, generate caption, then export the video as txt, as caption. So if I export the video as txt, which is caption, export it out, then I go to my ChatGPT, which is what we actually need to use more today. Now on my ChatGPT, let me bring my ChatGPT so that you guys can actually see. This is step by step of everything I'm going to do. I'm not going to jump any step. That's one of the reasons why I want everybody to pay attention to it. So let me bring my ChatGPT in. My ChatGPT is here. So now all I need to do is import the txt file that I got from my ChatGPT. What is the txt file? Yeah, txt file I got from my ChatGPT. Upload. Then let me crop this thing out so that you guys can actually see properly. Yeah, so now I already bring in my txt. If you are doing news, so let's say this is a major news. I need you to create short 10 stories from this script. So now I'm creating 10 stories from this script. I want which include all those three things that I always tell you to add to your videos, which include hook, comma, body of content, and call to action. So it's just I do not even know what actually happened in this video. All I have to do is give ChatGPT, and ChatGPT gave me this list. Now response 1, hook. Here you go. Imagine waking up and your 4 million followers are gone, just like that. Today at not page suddenly disappear, leaving fans in shock. This is call to action. What do you think happened? Drop your thoughts. This is one thing I always tell people, that if you are adding some of these things to your video, you are creating engagement on your video. What do you think happened? Do you think Tunde had not offended someone and someone actually bring down his page? This is just one video out of 10 videos. 4 million followers vanish into the air. This is just another video. If you remember, in one of my class, I told you guys that there is a way you can create 20 videos from one topic. In as much you know that this particular video is actually doing well on your page, you give ChatGPT the scripts, and ChatGPT will give you 71 or as many videos as possible that you want on your channel. So now this is another one. Instagram come for your page, nobody is saved. When Instagram come for your page, nobody is saved. So you see, this is just hook. Tunde Ednut's page, Inspire, just got shaking. Empire just got shaking from 4 million to 0 in flash. Don't play, because if you play, you're gonna learn. He's still using ChatGPT, is still using what's it called, Very Dark Man always say, to bring out content for us. Instagram strike again. This one will go far. Instagram strikes again. It will go far. So now let's see. Let's copy this. If I want to copy this, I'm using Hook 7. Tunde Ednut, loved by millions, just lost his account. His fans describe as quite sad, and are now spreading the word about his backup page. Repost this to let others know where to find him. So, you know, when it comes to Tunde Ednut have a lot of fans. So if you just add this to it, repost this and let others know where to find him, people can actually repost the video in order to just let others to know that this Tunde Ednut's page, this is where you can find it. So now that's for me, I'll still go with this number 7, because Instagram strike again. If everybody see this, they will feel like, oh shit, what's going on, what is happening? So this is one of the reasons why I said I'll go for that. So the second thing I'll do is I need to know which page is Tunde Ednut using. So which page is Tunde Ednut using? So this is the particular page Tunde Ednut is using. So I need to go down and search for Tunde Ednut's picture. Sure, you understand? So I need to go and search for his picture or his video. Now Tunde Ednut. Tunde Ednut. Let me see. Okay, let me just copy it out and search it in browser. I know if I search it on the web, it's going to bring a lot of videos or pictures from Tunde. So I'm creating news concerning the disappearance of Tunde Ednut's page. Now yep. So images, let's go to images, and now I need if I should use this, it will give me a lot of tractions. Save image, saved. Now, and this is official picture. Let me use his official picture. Why is this in downloading? Okay, it's on Facebook. Okay, save. So now two things I'm doing. I'm trying to get his picture, which everybody know when they see it. I need something that will trigger people's sense to Tunde Ednut. So I know this particular picture actually trend. So I'm using some of this picture. So let's see if I can get the pictures. So if I can't get it, there's aspect of screenshots, which I do a lot. So I'm just showing you what I will do typically if I'm hang in this situation. I hope you guys are following. I hope you guys are learning along the way. So now Control A, let me delete. So let's bring in if you guys are following, I need you guys to drop it in comment section so that I will know we are on the same page. So the first thing is I drag this the picture in, change my frame rate, which is aspect ratio, which is 9:16 for my YouTube, which is mostly what I use for my YouTube. Now, on the second thing I need to add to it is also the text overlay. Add text, bring it down, then copy. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch back to the editing app. Oh, sorry. So this is, sorry. So let me so sorry about that. I didn't know you guys can't see it. So let me go back again. So let me start again so that everybody can see it right now. I didn't know that you guys cannot see it, so I forgotten. Now let me go back. So all I have to do is let me start all over again. So this is let me just go back on. So now a sec, CapCut 2. So now this is a fresh page. All I have to do is I bring the images in, which is the one I downloaded. Now I downloaded this image, so I thought I was showing the way I downloaded the images. So let me just go back to how I did the images, but I'll zoom the screen. So now I downloaded this image, like I said, on Google. So in order for us to use the image, and you can see what's it called, how some of these images work. But if you understand the rules, you'll be able to get something out of it. So let me drag the image in. The first thing I'm going to do is I need you to get used to adding black screen to your content. Now, black screen is, if you go on Google, just search for black screen, you're going to find it. It's everywhere. It's available everywhere. Just save one. Now, reason why you're adding black screen to your video is just because of copyright. Now, if you add black screen, not as if you put it on you overlay your black screen. You see, Tunde Ednon's picture is like this. The first thing is you do is change the aspect ratio, which is 9:16, which is what I just did right now, and you drag your black screen on your video. So after you drag your black screen on your video, you expand it from this angle. You expand it from the angle and make sure it covers the whole image. Then you come back to so let me remove my images. I'm coming. Let me just use CapCut only. So so one sec. So good. So then you click on this. Let me remove the image for this one also. Layers, desktop capture, good. So now you have your black screen on your video. Then you click on this bend. You'll be able to see opacity. Then you reduce the opacity to maybe like 20 or 20 or 22. The main reason is just because of copyright. There is no specific formula for it. We are just doing this to avoid copyright on our video. Now, Tunde Ednon, everybody know Tunde Ednon. Now, like I said, you bring in your text. That's the first thing you have to do. Bring in your text. I edited my text on my own, so I have my presets, text presets that I use for all my videos. So now This is 1 and 2. So preset 1 is when I'm going to write what I told you. We are using the 7th one, which is Instagram strike again. So reason why I'm choosing Instagram strike again is because in order for me to cause controversy, in order for me to make sure I almost appeal to almost everybody, like Instagram strike again, like almost everybody we understand what actually happened. So that's one of the reasons why I used that. Now, okay, let me bring this in. So it's one of the reasons why I use Instagram strike again. So you edit your, this is one thing I do. I'm just telling you based on what I do, so I don't want to waste the time. All I have to do is go to opacity, no, add background shadow. Okay, is there, and add okay, that's shadow. Add background to it also. My background, I want to make sure I have this paint background, even if it has to be white depending on whatever content I'm doing. So white a little bit so that people can actually see from afar. Now this is it. The second one is copy the other thing that I got from it. um uh from 4 million to 0. 4 million followers vanished in the air. That one is also good. Imagine waking up and your 4 million followers are gone. So that's for text 2. All I have to do is paste. Now I don't know if you guys are understanding this, but I need you guys to communicate with me so that I will know if you guys are following. Oh, sorry, Control Z. So Instagram strike again. So, and this one, make sure you use something that will pop out on your image. Now this image is not that sharp enough, so I need to use something that will actually pop out very well, so that when people are watching, like the way we check the what's it called, ITV news, when people watch from outside the screen, they will be able to see what I wrote. So now let me put this and this. So a text, this, and this. So okay, I'm glad people are actually paying attention to this. So let me change it to white. White is not coming out very well, so I need to change it to something. Oh, Control Z. So let me see if both will work. And the so this is for this. So I need something bold, something. Most times I use strip-on because that's the type, that's the name of the of where is it? So I need something thick but not too thick. A jumper, yeah, I use jumper most times. So imagine waking up and the background is very important. The background of your text is very important. Then you reduce the opacity. So is very, very, very important. Then stroke also is important. Stroke, you can use another color. No, nope, 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 no, no. So, but at the end of the day, it's going to show. It has to. You have to make sure it show on the what's it called. So this one also is supposed to be jumper. So for those of you that want to know the text I use on my video, I use jumper most of the time. So it's like bold a little. So then all I have to do is animate the video, the picture, and uh, most times I use zoom in for the picture. Yes, for my student on TikTok, I've said it before. Like I did a video that this video will be live on YouTube only. That you should join me live on YouTube, and that's one of the reasons why I wrote what I wrote on my what's it called, my video. So now, so and see the way I animated my video to make sure. Now, make sure your videos are no more than 8 seconds. They are no more than 8 seconds. If you are on TikTok and you want to see what we are doing, just come straight to YouTube. You'll be able to see what we are doing. So now this is just picture one. So bring in picture two and drag this from beginning to the end, and make sure your video is no more than 7 seconds. Now, rule of engagement: if your video is less than 7 seconds and people watch your video in full, it's going to increase or help your analytics. This is one of the best what's it called, trick that has been working for YouTube, and till now it's still working. So it's going to push out your video more. So okay, now for this I will stop this, which is this from here where it's joined. Now I have my full video. Now song, like I said, Suno should be your paddy. Suno should be your friend. You should know how to use Suno. Now, how do you use Suno? Let's go to the browser, which we are going to do today. So, okay, let me switch so that you can see how I'm going to get the song. Now, on the browser, let's go to ChatGPT first. You go to your ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT that you want to create a background. If you see the song that I was using for the intro, that was dun, 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 dun. So that particular song was generated Suno, Suno. That particular song was generated from Suno. And how do you create the prompt? Just pay ChatGPT that you want to create a song. Just tell ChatGPT that you want to create a song, a background song for your news story. That ChatGPT should give you a background, a prompt for your Suno app. Suno, that's the name of the app. So, and this is the song I was able to generate. The song I was playing when I was doing my intro. It's just like when someone wants to do wrestling. So now let me play out the song. Guys, listen to the song so that So that's the song. All I have to do is just drag the song in to what's it called, to the video. So can you guys hear me clearly? So all I have to do is, do we have to pay for Suno? Okay, so what I did is I have the paid one. So if you want the paid one and you are my student, send me a direct message. I'll give you access to the app. Only my students only. I'll give you access to the app and you'll be able to generate as much. Suno is what's it called? A different app. Is a different app, not the same app. It's like third party app, but it's going to help you to avoid copyright on your video. It's one big, what's it called? One big app that is so good that will actually the main purpose is just to avoid copyright. It's just to help you with copyright, any copyright issue. So that's why I always recommend that Suno app for you to join. Just get the app and what's it called, and you'll be able to understand. You'll be able to avoid copyright on your video. So that's one of the reasons why I said, you said we should just drag it into CapCut. Yes, it's like MP3. So I've downloaded the audio on Suno. So I just drag it to CapCut, bring it into CapCut, and all I have to do is look for the perfect one that I actually want. So now let me see. Then, so since it is a news audio, so the whole thing is, all I have to do is, when you get to this cut, make sure when you are doing news or whenever you are doing, make sure it's less than 7 seconds. When it comes to major or breaking news, make sure it is always less than 7 seconds. And this is the audio, the video, all in one. Now don't forget, this two write up is just for Control B. It doesn't explain the details of the event, what actually happened. So all I have to do is go back, copy that number 7 that I said, Tunde not loved by millions. Let me see. Tunde love Instagram suddenly disappear, leaving fans shocked. People are still searching for his page. Now let me copy this. Now don't forget, like that's 1 second. We already have the video. 2 seconds, you already have write up 1 within 2 seconds. Write up 2, Control B. Write up 2 should come in 2 seconds again. Now write up 2 is today no Instagram page suddenly disappear. So page suddenly disappear. Let me see, leaving millions fans. Control X. So we have this 28 note page suddenly disappear. Now we are now saying the story, what happened. We are now saying what actually happened. So all we have to do is make sure we are in frame. I don't know if you guys are getting it. So we're already casting the news. Tunde note page suddenly disappear, leaving whatever what's it called. Now make sure, I told you one of the reasons why I added what's it called, that background, the background to it, so that the picture, the video, what's it called, the the write-up will be able to show on the video. Yes, all these things I'm doing right now is without Pro. So you can do everything that I'm doing right now without Pro. So now, 2 is selecting my proper, what's it called? Color, which actually matters a lot, because if you select the wrong color and people cannot read your content, is actually a big deal. Content color is actually a big deal. So let's go for stroke. Let's see if white comes with the stroke, and let's see if the thickness now. So it doesn't work with that. Let's see another color. Maybe it's going to pop out where. So, but the major thing is making sure you have your video presentable. So this is, imagine waking up to millions, and let's see, we are dragging this. If you already know how to do this, just move on. But for people that you really need to understand what this is all about and why we are doing it, you will get it at the end of the training. You understand better. So now, imagine waking up to millions. Today, no suddenly page disappear. That this is 2 seconds. We have to make sure it is 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Now, I'll tell you reason why 2 seconds. 2 seconds rule is very important when you are editing news. So now, imagine waking up and your videos are gone. Tunde note page. Let me even use white so that, yeah. Imagine waking up to something and Tunde note page suddenly disappear, leaving fans in shock. Then Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Now we're on the second part, which is copy the other part, the remaining part of it. Ctrl V. So people are searching for his page. That's, we've continued the stories. People are searching for the page but not being found. And the follower, massive following overnight, over outbreaking. So now let me reduce this. Ctrl Z. No, jumper is still the best one. So now 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Are you still gonna text page? No, just Suno sound. When you are doing news, we are not using speech when you are using Suno sound. Now the reason, I'll tell you the reason. So now don't forget, I told you it has to be less than 10 seconds. Whatever you want to do have to be less than 10 seconds. So now let's now watch it together. Let's assume you are the audience. Now this green, I'm not feeling it. So I don't know what happened to my template. Why is not loading? So I'm just trying to, let me see, let me white and okay. Instagram strike again. So now Instagram strike again. Imagine waking up imagine waking up and your 4 million followers are gone. Instagram Tunde Note's Instagram page suddenly disappear, leaving fans in shock. People are still searching for. So it will be like someone died, but nobody died. It's just like heartbroken message of Instagram, what's it called? Followers gone. Now it says the second one is supposed to, 6 seconds. Then Ctrl C, Ctrl V, then paste the remaining one. Now instead of us pasting the remaining one, we have to copy call to action. What do you think happened? Drop your thoughts below. It is very, 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 very important adding call to action to your video. It is very important. Now, what do you think happened? What do you think happened? So now instead, let me reduce this. What do you think? What do you think happened? Drop your thoughts. So now let's say 7 seconds or 8 seconds. Like I said, make sure your videos are no more than 10 seconds. That's number one rule of engagement. So this is for picture in picture. We're still going to go into video. This is just for picture in picture. Now I'm done with this. All I have to do is add 1 or 2 glitter effects to it. This doesn't really affect what's it called Instagram picture in picture. This majorly affects what's it called video. So video editing is different from picture editing. So if you work with picture editing, it will save you copyright issue and it will give you enough visibility. Sure you get. So that's one of the reasons why, if you know you are not strong with editing, stick to picture in picture effects. And this is how to do picture in picture effects. So, and here is the video. We are done. Now let me full screen. Okay, full screen. Let's see what we did. Oh, it's not showing here. Oh, sorry. So, but this is just it. Now, when I switch to full screen, I realize the video quality, the picture quality is not as perfect as it's supposed to be. So all I have to do is go back and download this picture. Now, how do I download this picture? Control C, download from Instagram, paste the link, copy the link, download from Instagram, download, and you'll be able to download the picture in full quality. Now, I also have this. So I hope you guys understand how I was able to download. So all I have to do is, now this is a template. Now let me bring it in. This is a template. Every time, just replace. Anytime you want to work on a video, all you just have to do is replace the video. Replace what's it called, the picture, and you'll be fine. So this is it. This is it. And let me, I think I cropped this, reset. Okay, this was this was his page. So, and that's it. And that's the end of this picture in picture effect only. So this is a news niche, and this is the niche that got me 100,000 subscribers. This is the same method. Most of my methods are mixture of this picture in picture effects and video. This is just the method that I've been using that got me 100,000 subscribers. No cap. So now all I have to do is export in 4K, selecting video. Now uploading, you have to select something. You have to make sure you upload with phone. So when I'm exporting in 4K, let's say this is 4K, I need to export in 4K. 28 notes page. What do you think happened to 28 notes? The title, instead of me picking another title, instead of me picking same title, I need to pick another title. So I have like 5 title in 4 video. Let me look for a perfect title that, imagine we can find your Instagram going 4 million followers and just like that. If you play, you will learn. What do you think if your favorite page just disappear? what will you do if your favorite page just disappeared? Tunde page has gone missing again. This will actually go far for Instagram strike again, but I'm not using Instagram strike again. I'm using Tunde page has gone missing again. So because I've used strike, and instead of you repeating the same title, now if this Tunde page has gone missing does not catch your attention, this Instagram strike again will get your attention. Imagine waking up and your 4 million followers are gone. One of these titles is not the same thing you get attention. So you need different title in different sections. So export in 4K and you have your video. This is picture in picture effect. Now so let me stop recording. As promised, I said this, I promised